Hey everyone, we are back with Five Nights at Freddy's Secrets of the Mimic. And hopefully this time we're actually going to see all of the cool endings and things that we missed along the way. Gonna find a video and see if we can get into those secret doors. So, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. What? And yeah, it crashed or something. So, well, no, the game didn't crash. The console kind of just. So that's alright. Let's just go to the room with the hallway with the 5-digit code and see what we can do there. I'm actually surprised I made that. Don't attack me, please. Wrong room. Shoot.
Head back to the security office.
There has to be a log that helps us with that one door.
Check in soon.
How many return letters are there? Is it that?
Arnold, is everything okay?
It actually did it. It was my power that kind of so. I can't shit on the game for that. I can't shit on the game for that.
Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home.
Huh. Okay, maybe it actually might be in this room.
What the hell was that? They treat me like some contractor to crack a whip at. Oh, Fiona was right. They don't think of me as a friend anymore.
Why is there a zero here?
Project I ever do for them.
Okay, that's new. I didn't even notice that beforehand. So 2 4s, a 6, a 2, and a 0. Did I get that right? Or is it 3 4s? There's a 4 there, a 4 there, and a 4 here. So that's 3 4s. And then there's a 2, that's 6. That's 5 numbers, but then there's a 0. I am starting to think that the returns might have something to do with it. I was trying to find a video that could like tell me without actually giving it away, and I couldn't. So I just look at some of the comments, and one was like, "There's someone's like, oh, the codes are random," and then someone's like, "No, everything that you need is in like the mailroom." And I mean, this isn't the mailroom, but I didn't notice that 0 there, and maybe that could have something to do with it. But why are there so many numbers unless they're supposed to throw you off? But the only thing I can think of is, funny enough, the returns message that I thought were just funny jokes actually have something to do with this puzzle. And I even said that earlier, but I'm like, it doesn't really give you any explicit details. But every time we've gotten like a bundle of messages, it is for a code. The only one that kind of breaks that rule, or like you could say maybe the 0s and 1s, like the admin was for a puzzle. 0 and 1s are just lore. Retail was for a puzzle. So that's admin and retail. Everything's kind of just by itself. Group chat are just lore so far. And the only other one that has like a bundle of them is return letter. Maybe you could say a sales pitch, but like it's not really the same. Yeah, group chat is just lore. So considering, more often than not, the answers for the puzzle that we're doing is in the room itself. Like I didn't know where the admin letters were, and then when we did New Game Plus and went through that Chica area again, we found more mailboxes, and those mailboxes had the admin messages, which gave us the answer to that room. So knowing that, the only room in that hallway that you can access, 2 rooms, is the storage closet that has a number 4 in it, and the returns room that you can hear an audio file. There's a number 0 there, and you get these return letters, which, like I said, when I read them, I'm like, oh, they're pretty funny, but maybe now they actually might have something to do with it. Granted, 5-digit code, 5-digit number, only 4 return letters. So the only thing I can think of at that point is 0. The number inside of that room is somewhere there. So yeah, I don't know. Let's read. Return letter, dear Mr. Murray. We bought your magic coat rack last May. It was an amazing addition to our home, but lately it seems to change size at random. One morning I came out to find all my coats flung across the room, and all the coat racks 10 feet tall. Can you send us instructions on how to fix this? We're afraid someone might get hurt. Sincerely, B.Y.
Head back to the security office.
Dear MCM, my husband is a steel worker, and recently he was moved to the night shift. He tried your stay-up latte, and it worked wonders for about 2 weeks. He's now in the hospital because of your drink. You will be hearing from our lawyers soon. Mr. Murray & Co., my child loves your Just cereal. However, the pranks inside are extremely inappropriate. The handbuster paralyzed our dog Fido. We're never buying this cereal ever again. And then, Mr. Murray, I'm writing this to complain about my purchase of the Mushman music machine. It learned all my child's musical taste, and it also imitated everything it heard. TV commercials, blenders, and even private conversations between my husband and me. I am returning it immediately. So the only thing I could like maybe gather is maybe there might be a picture of like the coat rack, steel, coffee, the cereal, and the Mushman music people, and that's how you get that. That's the only lead I got. The best part is some of the numbers are by themselves, unless that's like, yeah, it's by itself, therefore it means nothing. This one is by a lot of random stuff, so I don't know what this one could mean. Yeah, that note didn't really help us. I don't even know what that is. That's why I want to go there and see. Kind of sounds like Jackie.
What the hell was that? They treat me like some contractor to crack a whip at. Oh, Fiona was right. They don't think of me as a friend anymore. This is the last project I ever do for them.
So we got a 2. We got a 6. That light is bright. I don't know why. Out of nowhere. Okay, cool. Glitch. Oh my god. Is that something? Is that something? No. Of course not. Does this 9 mean something? The thing is, there was a camera that actually did show that block, and I'm like, why is it showing the block? Like. 2, 6. And what, 905 or 590? I'll try 590. Not gonna work. Yep.
Head back to the security office.
Let's pull up a video. The weird thing is I don't know why these cameras are static now.
Well done, Arnie. I didn't think you could do it, but here you are. That data diver has exact permissions, and you found the blueprints. You made it the farthest, farther than I had expected. I can't believe it was you. Put that data diver in the inventory system. It'll go right to where it's needed.
main hallway code. I guess that's the one it's called. So is my game just glitched? Because the funny thing is, I was even thinking about that yesterday. Okay, I need. Give me a second. Although it makes no sense why it would be this fucking camera. Although even tell me I put it the wrong way. I actually can't wait to rewatch my stream from yesterday, where I was coming to that fucking conclusion and it just didn't work. It's gonna put me somewhere far back, isn't it? Shit. So I basically gotta hope that this computer screen isn't broken. That's it. That's basically it. And I always go the wrong way. From what I can gather, it does make me happy because I did come to this theory. In the main office, the computer screens keep on showing 5 numbers, and I guess that's what it is, but also fuck the game because, like, one of those numbers is reused for a different puzzle, so it kind of made me go, okay, it's just cycling through cameras. Why would it show the 6 for the moon puzzle and then the 6 for here? And I guess the answer is reused asset. That's why. I don't know. It's just so weird that they have these numbers in the hallway and they kind of mean nothing. Yeah, we're fucked. I don't know why, but we're fucked. The game isn't showing us the cameras.
Head back to the security office.
It might be. It might be. My question is, are all the cameras like that right now? If this camera's good, we can use it too. Whoa. Now I'm starting to think if that camera's used to open up that door, then maybe this camera's used to open up this door. Alright, let's see. We got a 7. Nothing. An 8. A 7, 8, 2. Seven, 8, 2, 4. It could be a lead. The funny thing is, like I said, I did this yesterday, but maybe I just put in the wrong order of numbers, so I guess let's keep on mashing these numbers in until we get something. 7, 8, 2, 4. I would say maybe, like, you see there's a birthday cake and you see it. Well, I know it means nothing. It means nothing. 7, 8, 2, 4. Let's check it out. And I'm probably gonna have to rewatch my stream from yesterday to see the 5 numbers that were on the other screen. Please. Eight, 4, 2, 7, 4, 2, 7, 8, 2, 7, 8, 4. Like, does it give you the 4 numbers or does it give you the order? Maybe the order starts as soon as you see the birthday room. So we'll try 4. Alright, 4, 7, 2, 8. Mm, 4, 7, 8, 2. Let's try it. If that's the code, then it's kind of crazy that you can get to it so early into the game. Alright, cool. You see that's how you put a smile on my face. So now we should know how to open up the other door. We just gotta pray that the game doesn't break, and it actually shows us the 5 cameras on that other TV monitor. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to rewatch my stream and see the 5 numbers that they gave me. Oh, fuck me, this isn't even a new area. It just brings me back here, although, oh, maybe. But I was even saying there has to be a way to get back to the Jackie area, which is where we are now. Just because there's a present that you can get, so if you didn't get it beforehand, you're fucked, which, here it is. But I guess the presents are the more important things when it comes to getting the real ending. Considering you can actually miss a note outside as soon as you start the game, and there's no way to go outside other than restarting the game. So that, at least to me, tells me that presents are not missable. Can go back. That's actually interesting. Oh, I'm like, what's this? the box that Jackie was going through. Can I go up here? Still no? Oh, there is one new area that we can go to. And I am wondering what happens if you go back into that door, so let's check it out, guys. We probably shouldn't be going into the vent that, like, the creature was going through, but you know. Rats? Checkpoint? Okay, new area. New mysteries, new adventures. Why, Sonic? So that's why we have the mousies. Although, I mean, if I do want to get a bit more out of my game, then considering it's a new segment, don't know what's coming up. Let's make it a bit interesting. When we're getting, yeah, new shit we keep on default. Fuck. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what did that do? Well, there's one of the presents we need. Calm down, bud. The hell is that thing? Oh, another hedgehog. Or do the eyes of these things follow you? I was hoping it actually doesn't, like, path into this area, but it does. Ah, shit. Vent, door, code, another code, beautiful. Gotta love it. Unless it's the same code we used beforehand, then I guess not that bad. Oh, there has to be a hint in this area for this code. That there's no, like, way about it. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. There's the hint. There's the hint. This area. Area seems familiar. Oh, this brings us here. Okay, I mean, that's cool and all, but... I guess 2 ways to get out of this area. I'll give it that. Also disappeared? Cool. Classes? I was gonna say, the only thing I can think of is there has to be a number that I'm not seeing. I do see that 6 and a 3, but does that mean there's more numbers on the other side? I say this is where we're like, okay, we're this segment we already did it first time, so we go back to turning up the brightness. No, the eyes do not follow you. Sad. Turn on. Ice cream, ice cream, scream. Oh, I think I get it. This area, well, yes, it backtracks you. It also does lead you to a room with a computer. And, well, we learned that the computers tell you the code. So, there we go. That makes sense why it brings you here. At least we get a shit TV that doesn't give us the code, and you know what, I guess fuck us, right? You know, oh no, I was gonna say, imagine like this was the code here. That'd be cute if it was. That would be cute if it was. Broken? Yep. Yep. Damn, I was going pretty well too with the monitors. Oh wait. Here's another one. Oh no, actually, there's now fucking 4 numbers. So we got a 3, we got a 6. An 8 and a 2. What the fuck? Oh, there's a number 8 there. So the sticky notes actually might mean nothing. Cool. Why would there be a vent to come back here unless you were leaving out this area? I think there would be a hint on the way back or some shit. Yeah, no. Okay. Random numbers. Yeah, I mean, we got it open. That's all that matters, in my opinion. Too many numbers there. There's no note or anything that I see here, so I just gotta find out what this room is called and see if I can find a hint towards it. Go through the hole. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Cool. What the fuck? Alright, that I think makes a bit more sense. I was even saying it's the fucking monitor, right? It's the fucking monitor. But there's so many numbers in the monitor, though. Well, it's just 104135426 I'm assuming it would be the numbers in a row. Just because the other monitors flash one number each time, so what? 01041. 3 is the most visible, but then there's 6. We'll try with 3 first. Maybe I should take a screenshot of it. How did I not see the TV monitor the first time? Oh, we got something with block it. Wait, is there another one? Oh, okay, wait. It's the same shit. Zero 0416 8. No, I was gonna say it's giving me 5 numbers. Watch it if it's the 5 numbers that use on the other door, but no, it's not. Oh, is it 0416? No, it has to be. Let me see, I took a screenshot of it. 0416? Zero 0418? Zero 0413 2? We'll try 0432. I don't know. They look the most visible. Yeah, wait, what? Oh, it is those numbers. Am I blind? Maybe I gotta go up to the numbers, right? It's probably that. can't even get me, so fuck you. This is a unique one because they have all the numbers in just one camera shot. There's also 4 colors for xylophone. Is it from biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest? Fuck you. Considering how many numbers are in that camera shot, and it's only 4, I think it's telling us to come to this area and look at what's here. And the only thing I notice is the 4 colors, so that's red, orange, yellow, green. Where the fuck is yellow? Ah, shit. Now that threw everything off. Okay, yeah, never mind. Everything's off. Everything's fucked. Shit. It was a good theory. So it would be 0 for green. No. Wait, no. I was gonna say maybe you gotta add the numbers. No, that's not going into fucking too far into it. But there's no blue. That's the thing. There's no blue. So 5 is yellow. We're gonna go with 5 is yellow. Shit. I think I can think of maybe there's a block that has a different color around here. No. The thing is, you can combine the red and the blue to make a number. If you combine the green, it's too much. And 5 is just all by itself, but there's no blue on that. 0516, I don't know. They give us colors to go. No, I don't know. Overthinking it. Uh, 0416. Yeah, that so far is the most unique one we've seen. Most is Zeri call. Let's see if we can find a code for this. Birthday showroom door. Is that what it is? Admin wing birthday party door. And you can only put 4 numbers in there, right? Yeah. 04, 1. Yeah. Who has the answer? Who has the answer? People have the numbers, but that's what I don't want. Do it just put in the code in and that's it. No. I mean, granted, it makes sense, but more people rather just make a video saying what the code is than actually explaining it. The only thing I'm trying is looking in the comments to see like people are saying what I'm saying, like how did you get that code? But the game's so new that not many people are talking about it. So the only thing I can do is we look at the code, and that's how we solve it. Every video I'm like trying to stop myself from looking at it, so it's like as soon as they put in the first number, it's like a stop. But it kind of already gives me like a hint as to like what it's gonna be if it shows the first number, right? So the only thing I could say is it stopped me, it got me, and we can only learn from looking at it. And it's one of those that makes you go, oh fuck, oh, you're such a goddamn idiot. Like I said, overthinking it, I'm like, okay, you got the 0, 4 plus 3 plus 4, but then you got the 5, so then you add the blues together in the 6. If I were to do this puzzle, granted, like I said, I overlook things and things too. I probably would have broken some of those boards there. But maybe that would have made it too obvious. Whatever, we're getting this ending today. The only thing I could think of is maybe on default settings, something's a bit more prominent so it can stick out more. For me, maybe I'm just losing eyesight, but the most prominent numbers there are. Well, I'll say them when I see them. 04324, maybe 5, but it's thrown on its side. But when you start looking closely, and once you kind of know what it is, it's like okay. But the same colors together. I already forgot what they were. The first one was like 04, and then what 13? You beat me, game. You kicked my ass. Okay, shut up. Fuck me. What was it? Actually, no, I took a screenshot. 0434? Yeah, there we go. Probably would have taken me at least 2 more hours to figure that shit out. When I was trying to find the video, the first number I saw was 0, so I'm like, okay. So 0 is the starter, so what's the rest? And that's when I started doing the math and the shit, and no. Once you see that fucking 4 of those numbers are the same color, then that's what it is. Fucking yeah. At least another 2 hours before I would have figured that shit out on my own. Oh, you're not wrong about that. It's not that hard to get that gold. But yeah, we got the honey. Actually, we got the honey. Look at the hollow stump. I did think there was going to be like a jar you grab the honey for. You find a swing bee honey bottle. Look at the hollow stump. Do I look at it again or no? Use walking stick. Give honey bottle to the bear. Okay, cool. Finally, some new shit. Damn. You throw the honey bottle at the bear, and it takes the honey and heads off into the woods. Open the cabin door. You open the door and head inside the cabin. Is this where all the other shit I found went? Yes. Inside the cabin, you see an old woman standing next to an oven. Strange masks line the walls. Feed baby owl? Sure, why not? Always gotta feed the baby owl. The baby owl own chirps happily. He then rubs against you. Oh, nice. And coos. There we go. Salmon masks. The animal masks are warped and strangely human-looking. Oh. More? Well, what's up? Examine oven, leave the cabin. Oh, we'll examine it, why not? The oven is very cold and nothing is cooking inside. Oh, she just needs a new oven. She's hungry. Talk to old woman. Don't kill me. My name is Sun, and the old woman says, come with me. She then motions you over to her workbench. You must fix these 3 masks. They will give you a great reward. Fix fox mask, bear mask, rabbit mask. Talk to old woman again. Oh, okay, they just tell me the same thing. Okay. As a workbench, need a pizza maker? Why not? Fredbear's Pizza Maker. The light bulb inside makes the best pizzas. Sausage was his favorite. Do we make pizzas with it? Or, okay, that's it. Examine masks. Well, not that one. Go to workbench. I'll talk to son. I'm like, well, where's the go to workbench? Fix fox mask. And we do have the fox toy, so that should actually help us. The foxy mask is missing one of its eyes. You'll need to find more to fix it. Fix bear mask. The bear mask is missing his bow tie. You'll need to find it. I have the bow tie, though. Fix rabbit mask. A golden rabbit mask. There's a slash across its face that needs to be repaired. The thing is, I got the bow tie, so why can't I put the bow tie on right now? Well, we gotta get one more toy anyways, and I know where to get it, so... The only thing I'm wondering is why I don't have the bow tie. Like at statues? Tell me you get 3 items that you can only get once you're playing the game. And if you exit, you gotta regain the bow tie. Okay, shit. I don't know where I'm gonna find an eye in the other item. So calm down, Dreidels. I don't see you talking about beating the game or anything. Bait! But yeah, we already finished the game. And I'm just trying to get everything else. And we're pretty close to, I would say, getting 100%. Fighting. How many trophies do I got left? Only 4. So deposit every item, get the final ending, text logs, and presents, which I want to say all kind of like go hand in hand. So. Use bow tie mask. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Clip the bow tie and the bear mask. The bear thanks you. Let's grab the last toy just in case it actually helps us with this minigame, and then we're done. Now, my only hope, because I already felt bad that I kind of had to, like, look at how you get past that door, is if the monitors don't show the numbers, then I'm just going to rewatch my stream. See that's where the fun of the or that's where the replayability comes. I'm already thinking, it actually would be kind of fun to like do a new game, try and get everything in one playthrough, and it actually is possible. Wait, yeah, no, this way. Yeah.
Check in soon.
I guess if someone's gonna be like, it's kind of BS that like you gotta look at the monitors for the codes. It is, but I mean, that is classic FNAF for you. There is one note that tells you to look at the monitors, not because it's gonna keep on switching, but because that's where the code is. So I guess that's where your hint is. The only part I would say is bullshit for me right now is those cameras are the ones that tell you what the code is for that hallway, and it's just not showing what the freaking number is. So it's like, alright, I guess I'll go
What's
fuck
taking
myself.
so long?
So the only thing I can do at this point is bring up my old stream and try and find the part where I'm looking at this camera. And then write down the 5 numbers that are there. And then I can show you exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to this glitch. So I would say this is the second glitch that is very bad. Probably could fix it. It doesn't help that you kind of need this to work for...
Don't forget
for us
come
to get the final
security
ending or
office,
whatever.
Then you can go home. Head back to the security
No, I
office.
only gotta skim through like a 5-hour stream. How hard can that be, right?
You're almost done.
I just gotta find when I got one of the first endings, because I was looking at the monitor for a good while.
Head back to the security office.
No, I think I might have found it. And just hope I look at the monitors long enough to see all of the camera switches.
Check in soon.
Okay, thank God I fish.
Head back to the security office.
So this is what should technically be playing on my monitor right now. You have these 4 cameras that keep on switching. So that one's in front of the door. Then it shows you like number 6. And it shows you a bathroom with number 2 on it. And then it flips to the block, I think number 9. And then like a final number. And then it keeps on resetting. So it's like, why the fuck is it not showing now? What? Right. So let's take a look at those 5 numbers and then put them in, and then we should be good. So first one is number 2. 26. 262. Okay, we'll go with that. 2629. 26294. Okay, cool. Now, why this doesn't want to work, I don't fucking know.
Head back to the security office.
Oh, is it 26294? Okay, so every one of these fucking numbers is just here to throw you the fuck off. Nice, amazing, love it. Well, unless there's something new in the game, that should be everything unlocked, so. I feel pretty satisfied, but I won't lie. I'm gonna look at and be mad 20 years from now that I couldn't solve the goddamn green puzzle block shit. It makes me look like a fucking idiot. It's amazing. It's amazing. Isn't it dead body, man, guy? Yes. Right, let's see if we get some cool shit now. Yeah, default. Alright, I'm done with some film reels. We left the fridge open. Six team members caught loitering. Does this door open up? It does. Ooh, a bathroom. Alright, so we gotta find a projection room, and that should be all the videos. This should be the last present in the game, so that makes me happy. Yay, the last thing we get is, what the hell is this? Kitty sewing kit? Actually, that's gonna help, that is gonna help with fixing the masks. Memorabilia. Deposit every collectible, good. But, we haven't got it in every present yet. Executive bathroom. I swear, this is the last mail that I need. That is the last meal that I need. I hate this game. But also better be the greatest lore diary of all time. So now we just finished the moon game and then new ending? Question mark? The only thing I could think of. Like, let me see trophy-wise where we're at. So real ending. Complete the mini game and listen to every audio log. Okay, I guess so. We should actually be on the verge of getting the true ending now. Cool. Look at that. Do I gotta grab the bow tie again? Yes, I do.
Check in soon.
Now I'm starting to think I might have to grab the Foxy plushie again.
Arnold, is everything okay?
Okay, we got the Foxy puppet. Gotta grab a couple of items again.
You're almost done.
Give honey to the bear, talk to Sun, fix the bow tie, and then we gotta find out how to fix the other two masks, and I think we finish this minigame, and we'll see what it opens up next. I'm sorry, just kind of winding down. We've been playing this for like how long? I don't know, but...
Arnold, is everything okay?
I can see the end is in reach, so I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on going. Fix bear mask. Use bow tie mask. Fix Fox mask. We'll see. We use the puppet.
Don't forget to
Use
come to the
Fox
security
puppet
office,
eye.
then you
Yep,
can
there we
go
go.
home.
You pull the left eye out of the Foxy puppet and place it in the mask. Foxy rolls the eye. Yep. Okay, so the last one. What do we do for Bonnie? Slash across its face that needs to be repaired.
What's taking so long?
I don't even know what we could grab. The only thing I can think of at this point, since we have everything, we just go home Oh wait, what's this? Examine loom? Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what it is. Funny enough, it's in the area that we could not get anything at all, right? But here's the sewing kit. Yeah, sewing kit. Yeah, that's the last thing we even grabbed.
Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home.
Are we finally at the ending?
Arnold, is everything okay?
Fixed rabbit mask. And then we are done. Use the sewing kit to fix the rabbit mask. The rabbit smiles and thanks you. Talk to the old woman again? Where's the Chica mask though?
Don't forget to
The
come
old
to
one gives you a
security
baby
office,
owl
then you can go
mask.
home.
Oh, so we're gonna be like the mother to our baby owl? Oh, look at that. This is a very special magical mask. The moon will now think you are the baby owl. You have your reward and your sacrifice. The cave awaits you now. Okay, I was gonna say I guess we go to the cave with that. The Cave of Wonders. Oh shit! Fuck. Please don't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck me. Don't press circle when you're playing this game, guys. Oh shit. Well, unless I'm wrong, I think everything you can actually get in the same area. The loom,
Head back to the
the
security
boats.
office.
Yeah, you can actually get all 4 items before you go up, so it's not that annoying. Seems like that's where the checkpoint is for this game. It's just, I don't know, you would think pressing back would like let you go back and not end the game, but circle ends the game now.
You're almost done.
Give honey bobber to the bear.
Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home.
Unless we can fix all 3 in one go.
Check in soon.
Foxy rolls the eye and grins. Yeah, kind of interesting there's no Chica mask. Unless it's a reference to like Michael and his friends.
Check in soon.
Probably is. If I press circle, I'm ending the stream. Don't worry. Don't worry.
You're almost done.
Only 3 more screens. Oh wait, what? She's here? Talk to the old woman? I'm done. Okay, this might be new. The cave awaits you. Oh, she's just gonna follow me to the cave. Alright, let's go. Turn to the forest path. Make a left. And, oh wait, something new there. Examine square record? Sure, why not? There's a square record nailed to the tree to the 3? Wait, what? Did they spell tree wrong? Nailed to the 3. Okay, cool. Fredbear's Singing Show, our favorite restaurant. I know I'm drunk a bit, but like that says 3, not tree, right? I want to read it one more time. Square record nailed to the 3. Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. You know, the same people that thought blue was green. So, what can I expect? That's alright. As long as the puzzles are like they got no spelling errors, that's all that matters to me. Alright, enter cave. No, put on baby owl mask. There we go. Enter cave.
What's taking so long?
The moon takes one look at your owl mask and begins to cry. You enter the cave. The cave entrance, there's a passage leading to the east. Look at the owl statue? Sure. A statue of the baby owl. You'll bring him back, no matter the cost. This baby owl's important, huh? Enter the east passage. You head from the entrance. Ancient ruins. The west passage heads towards the cave entrance, and the south passage leads deeper. Examine vacuum pad. Examine ruins. Touch small rocks. Heads deeper into the cave. Examine vacuum pad. Why not? The vacuum pad, his greatest success and his greatest failure. Examine ruins. This used to be a grand underground city. Now it's nothing but dust and silence. Touch small rocks, and we die, right? You touch the small rocks, and they begin to cry softly. You back away.
You're almost done.
Head deeper into the cave? I hope so. I hope so. A ruined workshop deep underground. Broken statues litter the ground. Another south passage leads deeper into the caves. Examine workbench. There's a toy hammer on the workbench. You gonna grab it? Yeah, there you go. Take toy hammer. You take the toy hammer. Examine ruins. This used to be a workshop filled with amazing machines. Now they sleep, never to awake.
Then you can go home.
Dozens of statues lay in pieces. You can make out pieces of an elephant, a dog, and a clown. Head deeper into the cave. A broken statue stands in the center of a huge central chamber. Passage leads in all 4 directions. Examine broken statue, and then I guess we go through all 3 of them, right? The statue has 2 brightly colored legs and a torso, but no arms or a head. Are going to be rebuilding sun?
Back to the security office.
Enter East Arch. You come across a crystal clear pool in the center of the cave. Look in the cave pool? Sure. There's something at the bottom of the pool, but you can't reach it. Damn. I need a giant stick. A walking stick? Yeah, I guess not. North Arch. Look at the small crystals. These crystals are all misshapen. They look like pieces made from other crystals. Look at the large blue crystals. A large blue crystal in the center of the room. It looks like there's something inside. Use a toy hammer on large crystal? Sure, it should work, right? You smash the large crystal and it breaks apart. Inside it is the left arm of the statue. Alright, well, look at that.
Check in soon.
Open small door. You duck inside a strange tiny door in the far wall. Examine wall carving. Back, forward, forward, back. The wall carving has 4 arrows. Left, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Okay, sure. Did I not grab the... Okay, well, let's grab the arm. You take the statue arm.
Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home.
We gotta find... What? Don't we have a fishing net, though? No. Place left arm on the statue. West Arch. You head deeper into the earth, but the way ahead is almost pure darkness. Head deeper into the cave. Should use the bright night, so you hold the night light up and make your way further into the cave. Yeah. Oh wow! An ancient pirate ship lays stranded inside a giant cave. How did it get in here? Examine waterfall. Strange tall waterfall coming out of a stone cistern. There's a large area. Cool. Walk through the waterfall? No, examine pirate ship first. There's a golden fishing net draped over the side of the ship. We need that. Take it. You take the golden fishing net, alright. Walk through the waterfall. I'm assuming that's where we get the piece. Unless we die. You walk through the waterfall. Pirate? Ooh. Examine treasure chest. It was back, forward, forward, back, right? There's a soft click as the chest opens. Nice. Take the right arm. Walk back to the ship. I almost pressed circle. And if it made me do the fucking mask shit again, you know I would have ended it. Okay, that was good. I was worrying we were gonna have to go like far back to get some extra items. Shit. Well, I mean, it's...
What's taking so long?
Use fishing net on pull. Use the fishing net to pull up the head of a stone statue. It's a strange head that looks like a moon. You take the head. So the moon's gonna be happy that we made a statue and we can now go to sleep, both in real life and in the game.
Head back to the security office.
You place a stone moon head on top of the statue. The moon's statue sings and is reborn. It glows and glows until you know nothing but white. We die? You wake up in a darkened room with red lighting. You're surrounded by strange animatronics. Examine the animatronics.
What's taking so long?
The animatronics watch you with glowing orange eyes. Talk to the helper. You rebuilt yourself, but now you are split in two. Moon and sun, destruction and life. Moon's destruction? Yeah, okay, cool. Take the ticket book, why not? You take the ticket book from the hand of the animatronic. Let's go.
Arnold, is everything okay?
Open the security door. Jackie's showroom. Jackie sits in her box surrounded by toy soldiers and presents. Attack Jackie? Enter vent. Examine toy soldiers. Examine crate. Return to welcome show. Examine toy soldiers. The toy soldiers stand at attention. They don't even crack a smile. Examine crate.
Head back to the security office.
There's a crate of rainy day boots in the corner. Gonna grab them? Trap Jackie in a rainy day boot? How does that even work? I'm assuming if you attack, you just die. And if you try and enter the vent, you probably die. So what's more? Go back. Examine crate. Return to welcome show. Let's examine crate quickly. The crate is empty. Well, I mean... but okay, let's put a boot on her face and see what happens. You hold up the rainy day boot and Jackie is sucked inside to disappear forevermore. Oh shit, it was like a black hole. Yeah, okay, no, you don't want to put that shoe on then. Jackie's showroom toy soldiers stand silently next to a vent in the wall. Examine crate. It should say it's empty, right? Yeah. You know, same with toy soldiers, stand at attention. Enter vent? It's probably going to say I can't, right? Or I die. With Jackie gone, you crawl into the vent and exit the room.
You're almost done.
Oh shit. Big Top loops in front of the prize wheel. Mannequins stand in silence around him. Yeah, we'll go back to Jackie's showroom. We need to see what's inside of that present. I just don't want to open it and then we die to Jackie. Everything open birthday present? David. His third birthday present. Inside are a set of children's blocks that spell David. Shit, we're basically replaying the game in here.
You're almost done.
Examine mannequins. Help us, they whisper. Sneak into the prize wheel, probably die by fight Big Top. Give ticket book to Big Top. Big Top takes the tickets. This is the one. This is where the sun left. Oh wait, what? Big Top then shuts down, silent forevermore.
Arnold, is everything okay?
Leaving them behind. The deactivated Big Top stares at nothing while the mannequins watch in silence. The prize wheel stands ready to spin. Talk to mannequins? Thank you, they whisper. Big Top is gone. We're free. Okay, so Big Top was like controlling them. Examine Big Top.
What's taking so long?
Big Top is deactivated, but with a smile on his face, he has found peace. Okay, he's happy. Open birthday present. The ball that we get. His second birthday present. A child's ball. He used to play with this all the time. Spin prize wheel. Spin the prize wheel and the rainbow doors open.
Head back to the security
Oh
office.
no, like Chica's rainbow. Enter the rainbow doors. No shit, we're actually just replaying the game now. Welcome to the doll hospital. An exit elevator leads out, but Nurse Dolly stands in your way. Pick up doctor's kit. But because we have everything, it should just be one smooth go. I'm actually starting to think I probably could have gone up to this point, but because we didn't have like the sewing kit, which is something you can get early on in the game, but I couldn't figure that puzzle out, and
You're almost
yeah.
done.
An exit elevator leads out, but Nurse Dolly stands in your way. Run to elevator, talk to Nurse Dolly, fix broken duck, fix broken elephant. Yeah, so how you doing, Nurse Dolly? My dollies are all broken, she cries. I cannot fix them, so I will fix you. What the fuck? The moon grabs you from Dolly's clutches. You hear not allowed here. He screams and pushes you out of the world. Restart, hopefully from a pretty close checkpoint.
Is everything okay?
It's close enough. Okay, actually, yeah, it saves everything. You just gotta go through a couple of screens. Fix broken duck. When you fix the broken duck, it quacks happily and flies off. Fix broken elephant.
You're almost done.
Fix the broken elephant, it thanks you and runs off. Alright, you should be happy now. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you and you better not kill me. You fixed my dollies, the nurse says. My work is done. She then leaves the doll hospital happily forevermore. Okay, maybe it's a good thing we talked to her. If we tried running, she probably would have like just got mad at us, killed us. The hospital is dark inside now. The dolls are fixed and happy. Pick up birthday cake.
Head back to the security office.
First birthday? You find a birthday cake. It opens its eyes and smiles at you with a big grin. It actually might be the first present considering it only has one candle. We'll see. Use elevator. Chica time. You entered the admin wing and find party time Chica waiting for you. She's blocking the only way out. Examine birthday plates.
Don't forget to come to the
Empty
security
birthday plates.
office, then you can
Where's
go
the
home.
cake? I think we know how to get rid of her, right? Pop balloons. That's probably gonna piss her off. Sneak up the stairs. Return to doll hospital. You're not gonna kill me if I talk to you, right, Chica? Come on, I just want to talk. Fuck off, Chica says. She eyes the open birthday plate sadly. And then she kills us. Okay, yeah, no, popping the balloons probably is gonna piss her off, so give birthday cake to Chica.
What's taking so long?
Fuck off, Chica says as she takes the birthday cake. Tears come to her eyes. She hugs the cake to her, and they both laugh happily. They leave, loved forevermore. Is that the lore for how the Chica met the cupcake? Chica is gone and the stairs are now open. Climb upstairs, pop balloons, taste birthday cake, open birthday cake, or open birthday present. We'll do both. We'll do both. His first birthday present, the white tiger doll, his favorite.
Check in soon.
Pop balloons, we die. pops with a loud bang. Okay, nothing. Okay. The cake is poison. The cake is a lie. Strawberry and chocolate. That was a good luck taste. That was a we got it. We got it. You head up the stairs. Holy
You're
shit!
almost done.
More. You enter a child's bedroom. 3 different toy boxes sit in the center, and a storybook is open on the bed. Open closer door, exit room, more. I'm assuming we gotta read the book before we open up any of these. He bounced the moon, spelled his name in the stars, and ran through the snow with the silent hunter. Moon, star, snow? It feels like... Well, let's see what happens when we open up the door. We're probably gonna die, but... Open, close the door. Or, yeah, closet door won't open. Open moon box. You open the moon box. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Let me read that story again. He bounced the moon, spelled his name in the stars, and ran through the snow with the silent hunter. So snow is Tiger Rock. Moon is the ball. Can take it out if you mess up.
You're almost done.
Yeah, we are almost done. No, it was the start. You open it. Yeah, we gotta go to the start one.
Check in soon.
Should open up the secret room. Place the toys in the correct boxes and the closet door opens. What's gonna happen? There's a strange machine in the closet. Use upgrade machine? Wait, oh shit, okay. We're getting one final upgrade?
Check in.
That's actually kind of interesting. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we died. We gotta restart the whole entire game from the beginning now. But no, that actually is very interesting. I don't know which door we're gonna go to now. We've been to every one. It's not even like a secret level 10 door like there is in a Security Breach.
What's taking so long?
Alright, let's talk to Sun and see what this upgrade gives us. The sun appears. She comes in from the sky and smiles. You have found my presence. You have completed my tasks. Now you will get your reward. Use this to bring him back. It's all in your hands now. Take glitched permission? The glitch permission is yours.
Don't forget to
Use
come
it
to the security
wisely.
office, then you can go home.
Oh shit. Is this gonna affect the real world or something? Kinda like Help Wanted 2. Master Adventurer. So my machine is like being all wonky and shit.
Check in soon.
Like, what does that? Like, it would make more sense if there was a room that we couldn't open up at all. The only thing that's on my mind is this upgrade that we get is what we need to use when we're doing the final ending.
Don't forget to come to the
That's
security
the only
office,
thing
then
at
you
this
can go
point.
home.
It makes zero sense that you would go to a different part of the map and open up a new door, because there is no new door. So I'm gonna go get some coffee, and then we take this upgrade and go to the final ending, I guess. Shit. So look at that. Look at that. Not bad. I won't lie. If people want to make fun of me for not being able to get that like 3 green colors in a row, you're not wrong. I'm actually gonna be so mad about that for the rest of my life.
What's taking so long? Check in soon. Head back to the security office. Arnold, is everything okay? Arnold, is everything okay? remote. Is everything okay? Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home. Check in soon. Don't forget to come to the security office. Then you can go home. What's taking so long? Check in soon. Well done, Arnie. I didn't think you could do it, but here you are. That data diver has exact permissions, and you found the blueprints. You made it the farthest, farther than I had expected. I can't believe it was you. Put that data diver in the inventory system. It'll go right to where it's needed. What are you doing? That area is off
If
limits.
this isn't how we get one of the alternate endings,
Give me the data diver.
GG's.
You have made your choice. You are not going to make it out of here alive. You could have helped. If you had just given me the schematics, we could have fixed things.
I thought you were different. I thought you might understand. But you're just like the others. The other technicians, the workers. They didn't listen, and it caught them all.
I really like this monologue.
No, you did everything I asked up to this point. You were an obedient dog. A good dog.
A good dog.
Then you bit the hand that fed you.
WAHOO there. At the end of this game, gonna see what we can do this time. Don't know what to expect. Oh, true, boss fight. This is a good one. Tickets.
Arnold. Why? Why would you come down here? You are clever, but you need to stop messing with things you don't understand. I protected you as well as I could. You should have given me what I wanted and gone home. You did everything else that was asked of you. Why the change of heart? Why don't you trust me?
We probably should have the brightness up. Watch, there's gonna be a door that you gotta bring this key to. Some like sister location shit. Plus, I kind of want to see the diner in better detail. Not until the power's on, huh? Hey, there's Foxy. We know what we're doing here, so we can speedrun this.
These apples will help me.
How much this game costs? In Canada, basically $60.
Insane? The look of these new animatronics is Fiona's design and they're great. First they proved more.
Around the same price Security Breach costs. Maybe just a little bit more. So I guess I paid extra for polish this time. Yeah, we're definitely not getting $10 FNAF games anymore. Buddy's right there, so. How you doing, Bonnie?
I cannot stop.
Test. Journal entry. I got the change order from Hen last night. Yeah, this makes sense. I'm almost done. Why change it now? It would be so much easier to
There is a message here, but I believe I got it first time we played. Yep. Prototype Endos. That's a funny animation. If anything, Chico's actually going to help us out. Foxy.
Without power, it will trap us both down here in the dark.
You give me no other option. enter. Despite the circumstances, it is nice to meet you face to face. It is.
Hope we get something new now.
down here.
Wait, what? What are you? A computer? Your voice changed. What is going on?
You have questions, but there is no time. I'm almost out of power. You can still be useful. My communications with Edwin have been severed. Edwin abandoned us. He shut himself away to his home. Head to the main house and activate the communications sub-terminal. I have a message for him. We must convince him to repair M2. That is all that I want. If you do not, M2 will never.
Watch, I'm gonna screw up and somehow get the regular ending
Tell
again.
Edwin, I still love him. Entering standby mode.
Okay, so we gotta do the already mentioned.
Edwin, it doesn't make sense. It's terrible, and there's no logic behind it. It happened, and you have to deal with it. You did it before.
Good evening / morning, Mr. Murray. The time is 5 a.m. Burning the midnight
There's a
oil
part at
lights.
the boss fight where you connect your device. So maybe now the device has like a final upgrade that is gonna give us a different ending. That's the only thing I can assume. If there's a secret door or something I gotta look at or go to, I'm not gonna know on this playthrough. So I guess we'll do another playthrough later whenever we can. But I would say all of the like busy work is done. All the hard puzzles, everything of that sort is done. So replaying the game at a faster pace will be much easier to do.
Employee count 0. Safety. Emergency alerts active. Productivity.
If there are 4 endings, then it's getting the last 2 that's going to be tough.
In summary, nothing to worry about. You got this. Think positive and believe in you.
I don't remember a repair minigame. Okay. I remember these doors, and we couldn't open them because it was weird. Okay, you see? Now I understand. Alright, we got some good shit. And by good shit, I mean, whatever the hell this shit is. Okay. We got these new rooms to interact with, and, we gotta find a place to, place this shit. There's probably a place where we can actually place it, so we'll just put it there for now. The only thing I can think of is there's going to be a room upstairs that we have to put this in. Logo here. How many bedtime stories do we need? This could be the last audio file, though.
Edwin, you can't put it off any longer. You need to try again. Build another.
Oh, that was.
Edwin,
Yeah, I can't
you
put
can't
it there.
Put it off any longer. You need to try again. Build another.
How did you hear me? Gotta bring this with us, right? It'd be cool if they had some like unique diagrams in these secret rooms, though.
For the last time, no, it wouldn't be him. Oh, I'm kidding. You're not really you. It's so stupid.
Edwin, calm down and give it some thought. Try again. Make another, and we can all be together.
All this time wasted? I should have been having fun with him, playing games and teaching him how to make things. But I didn't. You. I let a machine raise my kid. You're not real. What was I thinking?
You do not mean that. It is me. I'm Fiona.
Stop talking like her. You're not her. I don't want to hear or even think about you ever again. Ever!
That was a pretty good audio log. I was gonna say, like, it's right in between the chains, so it's probably gonna hear me right away. Also, I guess we need 6, huh? So we got 3 up here, there's 1 downstairs, and then there's a door over there. Oh, well, look at that. It's almost like they wanted this section to be easy, huh? Though Storytime tape, I don't think should be in the toy section. I could be wrong, but I do think this is maybe a pretty important item you might need. Oh, you even get checkpoints every time you do it. wonder why that door is barred and why there's light coming out of it. I guess the last one should be somewhere downstairs I didn't check. Yeah, that's good. But he's gonna go upstairs, we go downstairs, grab the last audio file and get out. It's finding that last audio file that's gonna be annoying. But I do think it might be in this room. No. I was gonna say, if anything, my luck, it's actually gonna be right in this door over here, and it seems like it is going to. You got me. GG, you got me. Almost. Almost. Can you please, please, please? Okay, I already got this one. I got the one in the other room. 3 upstairs. Where's the last one? I got the one here, right? Maybe I put one in here by accident? No.
My kids love me now.
You would think there would be 3 doors downstairs, since there's 3 upstairs. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. Cool. Well, I guess we're at the end, right? Might as well put it at default brightness. spooky. I'm really hoping we get some more audio logs. I believe those are the last. Let me check. I believe last 2 trophies we're missing. Yeah, get the last ending and get every audio log. Oh my god. The audio log is, oh my god. The audio, no, what the fuck? Audio log is 0.1% right now on PlayStation, which means not many people got all of them. But is this what I think it is? No. No! That can also not be what I think it is, you too. Oh, whoa. Oh, you say fucking 4 fucking hours of boredom and like bring that just for this smile here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Actually, no, fuck this. I don't want to be in FNAF 4 right now. Okay. No, maybe it's just a reference. Should we go near the door? No, but maybe it might be, if anything, considering how many homages there are. Who knows, maybe William Afton got inspired by this setup and he's like, you know, maybe I should, like, experiment on my child, too. And that, I know that's a joke, but that actually could be the case. Considering Edwin is, like, older than, the Edwin Merck's company's older than the Fazbear Corporation. Like, I feel that Afton may have learned a couple things from this guy. Especially the, you know, you're using your kids to work on some experiments, right? But yeah, no, hopefully we don't gotta go there. Let's see, what's going on? Tiger Rock. Doggy, chicken, bunny, fox? Are those the OGs? Yeah, they want me to go there. Okay, let's go. Let's check it out. Why not? Screw it. No? Bro, this is just the lore room and then we get out of here to get the regular ending? That's some bullshit. That's some... Oh, there we go. Cool. Once upon a time, there was a bear, a fox, an alligator, a bunny, a chicken, and a dog. People thought the fox, the bunny, the chicken, and the bear were the OGs, but apparently alligator and a dog were in there somewhere. So, I guess we go dog, chicken? Wait. Yeah, we'll go with that. Beep beep. A bunny fox. Okay, we fucked up. Maybe start off with the fox first? Are you gonna give me an every single time that I press the but okay, so there's something else I gotta do before I start this sequence, it seems. Open the door? No? Cool. Maybe pick the original characters. They're all making the same noise, so I can't tell if I'm like getting closer to getting it right or not. I'll say I'm not gonna take Steelwool's cooperation as the first. As a first co-op? They need to make an online co-op game. But also, you know, this is the FNAF way where, you know, you do something and then it's like, okay, what else do you do there? So I'm just gonna check that we turn on the power. Ooh, what was that? Spooky. I swear, if I need you, I'm breaking the game and getting a refund. Yeah, no, same here. It's like, oh, this is the new company, therefore you're gonna, like, say your corporation was the first one. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. So this is literally the only time, unless, well, actually, you could say all of this New Game Plus shit has been kind of, like, BS, but this is the only time in the entire game where you need to have a toy to continue the game. Now, granted, I'm making an assumption, but considering there was a fucking autosave, I want to say I'm on the right trail. The only other time I've seen that happen is, funny enough, when we put those audio files into the machine and it counted as a toy. So I don't know. Still, I would probably put. Well, I can see why they didn't put Tiger Rock in the important inventory section, because people would be like trying to place it all over the place, right? But then they're like, but we also want it to be important at the end, so you know, I guess the hint is like the Tiger Rock at the bottom. But the little kid likes Tiger Rock, so of course you're gonna expect him to be there. Okay, put it there, put it there, put it there. That's what it was. Fuck you. That's actually some bullshit. Not gonna. Oh fuck. Give me a second. Actually, give me a second. I think I also turned down the effects and the volume, so let's turn that up all the way as well. We want to get everything right, especially if it is the voice. I know I did not play the whole entire game like that first try. Come on.
So much fun.
Very much fun. Voice jumps here.
You are. There you are. Do you remember how our story begins? Once upon a time.
Okay. Oh, I mean, Gregory might not be a robot, but whatever the fuck that thing is, that's definitely a robot. Creepy. And the little kid transforms into a giant monster. Smack to the face. Also, no Tiger Rock for me. I gotta go back to get it. No Shot actually would be down for a FNAF fighting game. Like, they have the characters to fill the roster. And yes, Puppet would be my main. No Shot. It would be a Dulcine type. I don't know. I mean, granted, I guess they want you to figure it out, though, so it's kind of obvious. But when you get to the mansion, I'm just going to call it that, I would make it so that the Tiger Rock toy gets transferred into the inventory. That way you kind of know that you have to use it. Granted, I feel like when you get to this part, you kind of know that you're going to have to use it. But I don't know. It's weird how they separate the toys and the dolls, but let's see if we can actually get this right. I'm going to assume the story starts off with the doggy and then the chicken, right?
Welcome to bedtime. Would you like a story to help you sleep?
Hold on. Someone's missing.
David? Where's David? Come out.
It's a whole family in there.
There you are.
Do you remember how our story begins? Once upon a time.
That's right. A pesky puppy played fetch by itself on the beach. They had so much fun. Do you remember what happened next?
That's right. A clumsy chicken came and spilled her marbles. They had fun picking them up. They had so much fun. Do you remember what happens next?
The bunny, bitch. And, oh, yeah,
A
come
bunny
here.
hopped over and offered to play cards, but they couldn't
Kind of funny
agree
how
to the game.
up close and
Bunny
personal it
was
gets.
sad. Oh no! What did they do?
Wait, you're telling me the final boss of a FNAF game is an endoskeleton? Uh-oh. Maybe they made this game for me.
The fox saw everyone arguing. The group yelled and gnashed their teeth, and it scared the fox, and he ran away. This shocked all the friends, and they realized that anger didn't solve anything. They all started a band and lived happily ever after. The end.
Why did it sound like I could, like, open the door over there? What happens if I press something? Fox. I can't move, so I guess I'm stuck in here until, Wait. Okay, maybe there is a Tiger Rock plushie in the room that you can actually use in here. If that's the case, then everything I said about the Tiger Rock plushie being in the toy section, just remove that. But also, I don't know. So I'm just gonna fix Buddy and see what happens. Story time, Trophy?
The moral of the story is that friendship is the real treasure. Now it's time for bed. Your parents love you. Sleep tight.
Good. This shit's loud as fuck. I'm sorry, guys. What the fuck? What? Why is it so loud? I can't even skip it. I guess I could like turn it off like that. VR, this would be scary, 100%. Like, no, the animations, they I want to say they put out all the stops at that point. I kind of like didn't want to be on the buttons because I actually wanted to see how like Endo was gonna like be close and try and get me, but I that's such an interesting ending. Like, funny enough, this is a much better, even though you could say like there's not much like gameplay to it. I would say it's a better end to a fight than what you get at the end of Ruin. Like Ruin, you're just getting chased by a hallway, right? Here, well, yeah, you can say, oh, you're just pressing 4 buttons and then it's done. It's like, yeah, but you're getting a story out of it. It's kind of giving you like, funny enough, like the lore of the FNAF characters in a way, but with the band. But I don't know. It's interesting how it stopped this machine. I don't know if it's because it really enjoyed the story that much, or if it meant something to the people that it's no pun intended, obviously mimicking. But the most interesting part to me is that it has like three. It's mimicking three entities inside of itself. At least that we can tell. It's mimicking the child, the mother, and the father. So that's why it like changes shape and shit, which makes me wonder like, huh? Maybe when we were fighting the nurse, we were like fighting like Fiona. We were fighting like I don't know, like the Elephant Man. That probably would have been like Edwin. I don't think we ever fought the kid because I don't remember seeing any like small type of enemies that we were encountering. But if that's the third ending, not bad at all. It's just it does suck that I guess I'm one of the people that didn't get all the audio logs in this game. So I'm gonna see exactly what we got to do to get the other ending. If it puts us at that location, then I'm down to continue and just wrap it all up. But yeah, freaking scary robot that you have to fight at the end of the game. Yeah, Gregory's endoskeleton? That actually would explain a lot, right? But who knows? If anything, no, I was gonna say they're gonna say like one of the Afton kids is actually like a mimic or something. This is leading to something, but it's something that we're not gonna find out until like 2032. There we go. Ooh, it just says fuck you. Okay, start from the beginning. Okay. It should give you something saying that you got like 3 endings so far. But who knows, maybe when you get the final audio log it goes to 100% or something. But yeah. In the future, right, I will have multiple saves. So anytime I want to show something off, I can just continue off of like any of the save, and I'll keep it right before like you make one of the choices, kind of like Security Breach, and then at least we'll be able to kind of pick what we want to show off anytime we want to. But I will say making you start from the beginning does make you go, I kind of wanted to see the other ending, but I guess I'll wait until another day. Granted, we played like how long today? Fucking like 3 hours on the stream. Let me see what. Basically 2 hours ago. So 10 hour stream. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Now, is the game better? Yeah, basically. 9 hours for something you probably could have done in less than, I'll say a generous 30 minutes. Because what did we do? We were trying to find how to open up those doors on our own, clean up the presents and the audio files, and I would say I did a pretty good job to a point, but considering we don't have all the audio files, screwed up there. But I want to say it's because the last audio file is tied to the last ending. So I know. Don't worry. If anything, that's when the grinds start now, which I'm down to. I'm just gonna go get a bite to eat and take a small break. Right? Yeah, no. That's the best part. If anything, that's my favorite thing about doing like archaic Easter egg. That's the best way to call it. It's like every time I try to do a zombies Easter egg for the first time, it's like I have 2 to 3 hours of setup, then I get like a 50-second cutscene, and then a boss fight that kills me instantly, and then I go, "That was amazing, guys. Let's do it again." And people are like, "No, fuck that. I don't want to do like wait and loop a zombie for like hours for you to do that." But that you know, you get better and better at doing that. But you know, it's about the lore, the theories. Like you get 30 seconds of that Endo kid, but now you're gonna get 30 years of people making content saying like that kid is Gregory, or that kid is Michael Afton, or that kid is I don't know, something else, Balloon Boy. But I think the funniest thing, at least right now for me, maybe I need the fourth ending. Maybe I need the fourth ending. But if someone to go up to me and ask me, "Yo, you apparently have like 25, if not 30 hours into this bitch already, and the game only came out yesterday. You got 3 endings. You got all the like files that you can read. You've gotten all the upgrades. You've seen everything that you can on normal set of brightness and super brightness. All right, Destruction. What is the secret of the Mimic?" I'll be like, "Real shit, I actually don't fucking know." Like, I still don't know what the fucking secret is. Is it that it's mimicking the child? Is it that it's... Because of the child shit thing, we knew since the fucking books before Ruin came out. Is it that it's mimicking the wife? Well, we also knew that before Ruin came out. So the only thing I learned from this ending is that it has 3 entities that it's mimicking inside of itself, and that's what we know of it. And that to me isn't really that big of a secret. It's like, oh shit, it can mimic more than one person. It's a robot. I think it should be able to mimic more than one person, but you see, and that's gonna, if anything, that's actually gonna fuck with people's fan theories, because people probably thought, oh, this at least from what I know, right? I dabble, I dip my toes sometimes into certain communities and hear what people are thinking. And for the longest time, at least before this game came out, people were like, yo, the Mimic from Ruin, it's actually mimicking William Afton. So it's William Afton reborn as a Mimic or some shit. And I'm like, I guess, and I mean, it could still be the case, but now that we know it like mimics more than one person, it's like, oh, it could be William Afton, but it could also be Henry and Emily. It could also be goddamn Michael Afton. It can be fucking Gregory and Cassie. So it could be anyone, which yeah, that's probably gonna throw out people's theories, but yeah, no, it's a good thing. I'm not always into the games for just the theories. I like seeing some creepy shit. I like being spooked out, and that Endo monster robot thing was pretty spooky. So it wouldn't be a secret if you knew. Yeah, that's true. But maybe the final ending might give us the actual secret. Origin of the Mimic would have been a better title. I think so. Especially since, like I said before, if you play this and then actually play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin, you actually do get a pretty good story. Granted, I feel the twist of Ruin will kind of be ruined, just because you're gonna know that Gregory's a Mimic right away. But with the fandom, people kind of already assumed that right from the get-go. But Origin of the Mimic is a pretty good title. I would say Hunt of the Mimic. Escape from the Mimic. But Origins is a pretty good one. Either way, all I can say is, for a game that has Mimic in the title, I am glad that that is the main antagonist of the game. If anything, for me, the coolest or the funnest part for me is going to be thinking goddamn drone. It's gonna be thinking, okay, which animatronics were the mimic and which ones were like their own entities. And I want to say 95% of the enemies you fight in the game is the mimic, which is good. That's good. Now, I know people go like, yo, you mean like security should have been more veiny? I mean, if the game was called Five Nights at Freddy's Hunt of Veiny or some shit, I'll give you that. But you know, like, you do want your main villain to be there more often than not. And 3 of the endings also involve the mimic as well, so you have that. One is a good ending, the other one is a meme ending, and the other one kills you, so far, at least for me, I think the real ending of the game, from what we've gotten, is the one where you burn everything to the ground and you escape, and the mimic escapes with you. Just because it takes your fully upgraded key and then puts it inside of itself and then starts walking away. You don't die, it doesn't die, and you kind of just go your separate ways. And that to me is a bit more mysterious than you fully die to the mimic, or what we saw, which is like you put the mimic to sleep and then what? I will say this game does do a pretty good job of hiding the date that this game takes place in. Like, we don't really know much about our character. The only thing I can think of would be like, your character lost a child or wants their own child, so that when you put the mimic to sleep, like, you kind of like take it and then raise it as your own. For what purpose? I don't know. And that's the thing of this game. Because it's a prequel game, like, you know me, I love my prequel games. It can't really set up too much for the future, because it's kind of beholden to what happens in the series. Now, I can leave breadcrumbs for like future teases, but it can't really change much of the lore, and that's why most of the information in this game is its own new lore, right? It's the MCM company. It's not really talking about Fazbear or William Afton. The most lore-breaking thing you can say is, like, I guess this is the company that built the original FNAF 1 animatronics, which, I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't even say that's that lore-breaking. If someone's gonna be like, Fazbear said they did it, yeah. Fazbear, the company like Umbrella that says, like, yeah, we did this, and they take credit for everything, even if they gotta hide a dozen bodies to get rid of the evidence. So, if anything, I can actually see Fazbear asking this company to build the original characters, and then they're like, yo, this looks nice, but we're just gonna like etch this MCM logo off and like put Fazbear Corporation on it. But I don't know. I can see people maybe getting annoyed or mad that there's not much like FNAF stuff in here, but I don't know. At least when it comes to the original 4 characters, you can kind of say their story has been like done to death, to the point where like it's like, yo, those characters. Now, I'm not saying the characters themselves, but like the kids' spirits in those characters, they just go on to sleep. I'm not saying you can't bring back characters. That's how we got Chica in this game. Glamrock Freddy, and yeah, I guess that's it for Security Breach. But sometimes you can come up with some crazy new characters. I will say they're definitely milking the fuck out of Sun and Moon. More than likely Moon, but if they can make good segments like that, then I'd say go for it. Moon has been so far their best character that they've introduced to the franchise. They're really trying to make Roxy work. We'll see. And Monty's just dead. He's just dead in the water. Glamrock Freddy, I mean, he was always going to be a success. It's the main character, and he's protective over you. It's kind of hard to fuck that up. But, yeah. all I could say is I just I would like to hope that the next game we get in the series is an actual continuation of the saga. So it would take place after Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. I'm not saying I want a sequel to that game. I wouldn't mind it, but I just want a game that takes place after to see I don't know, the advancement of technology. Even though the shit is more advanced than what the things you find in Security Breach. Using stupid ass key cards in here, meanwhile you got a key that like opens up doors. I don't think Steel Wool knows what they want the Mimic to be. And to be fair, and this is maybe me like being on the defensive side of Steel Wool, so I'm just assuming, but I'll watch the documentaries to dispel my my concerns. But I want to say Steel Wool wants to actually make their own game, but anytime they want to do something, Scott Cawthon says, "Yo, you gotta add this thing in this game," and they're like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, I gotta fuck with the fandom somehow, right?" Like they literally said that they only added the blob in base Security Breach because Scott Cawthon told them to, and they're like, "What is it?" And Scott's like, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "What are we gonna do with it?" He's like, "Put it down there." It's like, but people are gonna ask questions. It's like, exactly. It's like, we don't have the answers though. It's like, don't worry. Like, well, what the fuck? And then, at least for me, the best part is, like, Scott puts that fucker down there, and then that ending's not canon anymore. So I'm just like, did he hate the backlash enough that he had to, like, change the story of Security Breach? Or is he that type of fucking guy that will put something like that to fuck with people, and an ending that doesn't actually, like, mean anything? I don't know. That's what you get for asking for a story from a guy who made the game in like less than 5 hours or some shit. At least story-wise. Granted, the game was never meant to like have a deep, interesting story, which is why I can get away with a lot of bullshit. The blob is still canon. It's in Ruin. This is where I'm gonna have to sadly dunk on you, my friend, because actually, there's no such thing as a blob, because if you play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin, that monster that you see in the hole in the wall is actually called the Tangle. So, the blob does not exist and is an entirely different creature, as by Scott Cawthon. And the new creature that's seen in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin is called the Tangle. So, two different monsters, two different creatures. Get mad at Scott Cawthon for doing shit like that. Hey, I mean, if you tell me the fucking Springtrap and the Golden Bonnie are two different characters, then Tangle and Blob are two different characters, apparently, so. But, yeah, no, technically you're right. Tangle is in Ruin, but what is it? I don't know. That's why I say I want a sequel to Security Breach Ruin, so then we can continue the story beats that we put in that game and not have to wait 5 to 10 more years to get answers to that. Because while I do enjoy the game, if we're talking about lore, this doesn't give us answers to, at least for me, any of the questions that we had. Maybe the community might have some questions that they can let me know that they got answered in here. But like something like, let's say, FNAF 2. That's a prequel, and that gave us a lot of answers, especially to questions we never had. Granted, we didn't even know it was a prequel back in the day until like you get to the end of the game, but same with Sister Location as well. It's like, yo, this is in the future, right? And then you find out it's a prequel, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? There's another corporation that isn't Fazbear. The Blob is called Tango in the SB files. Lamau, the fans just named him Blob. Oh, really? Okay, well. Then why do you call it Blob? see, I'm just going with what the fans are going with. So okay, you know what? I take off the fucking smug glasses and I hand you the Crown King because you have dunked on me. GG. But you know what I mean. I don't know if you joined in right when I was in the middle of that convo, but I was saying how Scott Cawthon kind of was telling Steel Wool Studios that they just had to add the Blob and Steel just they didn't know what to do with it story-wise because Scott didn't really give them a story to do with it. So, any problems that the Five Nights at Freddy's games have story-wise, I can't really entirely get mad at Steel Studios for it because they get the blueprints from Scott Cawthon. So, what I'm trying to say is Scott Cawthon should actually retire and let Steel Studios make a game all by themselves, and I feel it actually would be somewhat decent. But no, you can't do that because the retired man isn't retired and he likes to make lots of story changes, especially when the game's being developed. So, you know, that definitely doesn't lead to problems. How you doing, James Cat? Well, do you know if there's a Ruin 2? The only alive animatronic would be Roxy. Yeah, you know, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't want a sequel to. Thank you very much. I don't want a sequel to 2SP. I feel that's what most companies should do. It's kind of like NetherRealm Studios being like, yo, you could actually make like a good fighting game if you weren't like put down by Warner Brothers telling you to do dumb shit, right? But it's like, are they gonna like leave WB and the MK license to make their own fighting game? I mean, I would play it, but it obviously wouldn't be as successful as MK. But same goes with SB. It's like, or Steel Studios. If they stop making Five Nights at Freddy's games and make 5 Days at Stupid Land, it probably would be a better game. But it also wouldn't sell as much as FNAF because FNAF just has that brain power. So, if anything, they're actually kind of like lucky that they have the rights to this. Scott could have gone to like a big AAA company and asked them to fund the series, and did it. Like, yo, Capcom, make a FNAF game. But I guess it's he kind of saw maybe a bit of himself in Steel Studios, like an up and coming indie developer. It's like I remember when I was that. Now should I play Five Nights at Hedgehog? Actually, that's probably the only Sonic game I would play. I think Secret of the Mimic exists to teach us how to work with mechanics in an SB? Like, what do you mean by that, Jamesy Cat? Just because I don't think they would make a $60 Canadian game just to be a playtest for the next game that's coming out. To me, if this is a playtest for anything, it's like, can we make a Five Nights at Freddy's game that's 3D and has chase sequences, puzzles, exploration, and not be a buggy mess, and actually somewhat be maybe terrifying to little kids, somewhat scary to young adults, maybe a little spooky here and there to like teens or some shit. Can we make up for what we did with Security Breach? And at least with me, I would say the answer is yes. Now, can they do better? Of course. Any company can always do better. I'm not here being like, you did you should have done this, and that as the gaming developer as I am right now. I play games and I can be like, hey, you could have done this here and done this there, but so overall the product is much better than their previous works. Much better. But if this is how like the next game's gonna be, I think so. I just think it's probably gonna have more a little bit more exploration this time. I think they're starting to get confidence with their level design, so they can maybe go a bit more open like SB, but just not make it that crazy. But that's all I can hope for. I'm not gonna compare Steel to a AAA studio, even though they could get there. I'm more so comparing them to the other indie hard games I play, like Hobby Playtime or the other one I can't remember right now. And in terms of playing their newest game, I'm just as happy as when I played Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, which is why I'm scared to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, because I heard it wasn't that good, and that's where I go. You see, this is where they fuck up. This is where I praise Steel over Mop Games, or Mop Entertainment, or whatever the fuck they are. Oh, Bendy and Nick Machine, that's the other one. Fucking Bendy. But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. Things are gonna make sequel to SB, and we're gonna have to deal with the Mimic again. And in that game, we'll need to use what we learned from him here and use that knowledge in that game. That would be cool. I just don't see how that would work. Like if you mean lore, then yeah, I give you that. But if you mean gameplay wise, then there's not that much that, like, I don't know, you could say is different from SB and Mimic in terms of gameplay. Basically have the same control scheme, you just have less items to use at your disposal. I don't know. Granted, I'm like tired of shit, but I do want to talk a lot more about this game in terms of its story, its rating, what it means for the franchise, what the future of the series could be as well. I'll tell you this though, this game will get DLC and it will be paid DLC without a doubt. If we're lucky, maybe we get an announcement of it this FNAF anniversary, and maybe it comes out in October, but maybe that's a bit too hopeful. Maybe they announce that this game comes out on other platforms for the FNAF anniversary, but the funny thing is, this game would actually work as its own game without the FNAF IP connected to it. They have the Mimic as their own abomination, their own corporation, and their own animatronics. And if this game wasn't called like FNAF Secret of the Mimic, just called Secret of the Mimic, right? And you remove everything that relates it and ties it to FNAF, that wouldn't be like an Easter egg, like a reference, like hey, this is a game we're referencing, right? Kind of like a Bendy referencing FNAF. Then, I mean, like I say, it wouldn't sell as much, but I don't think it would be as hated. Funny enough, I think it would probably be more praised. People will shit on this because it's not like OG FNAF, but you don't have that FNAF history to it, then people are gonna review it and play it and treat it as its own thing. But the biggest thing people would say if this was called Secret of Robot Man is that it either rips off or it takes heavy inspiration from Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 and Bendy and the Ink Machine, which you could say that for most indie horror games nowadays, that they're just derivatives of something else. It's just, if I were to compare this to Poppy Playtime or Bendy, did I enjoy myself in this game more than the other? And I would say yes and no. Like, funny enough, I probably would play Bendy over this, and that's just because it has action. I can like smack someone with a pipe, right? There is no like action in this game of you fighting back, and that is something that you at least do get in Security Breach. You do fight back with either the Phaser Blaster or the Fast Cam. You don't really get anything like that, so it's more just hide and run gameplay. And that's why I was kind of hoping, like, I don't know, maybe you get a golden Phaser Blaster when you get New Game Plus, and that way you can fight back or some shit. FNAF 3 has always been the end to me, with 6 being a really generous extension? Oh yeah. 2's the end for me. it doesn't get much better than 2. 5's a great prequel. 4 is a fan mod fever dream, and the rest are trying their own. Funny enough, that's why I keep on going. Like, I want to play FNAF World on console because that's the one that looks the most unique out of all of them for me. It's like, yo, FNAF RPG, let's go. But, and no matter what, James Cat, I'm excited for the future of Five Nights at Freddy's. This game made me had fun. I actually genuinely got scared, not like a fake YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna like scream for my fans and do views. No, yeah. As much as I want to like pretend I didn't get scared, there were at least 3 scares that got me here. So the animations are nice. The music, I don't want to say it's better than Security Breach, but at least it does fit the tone. And it actually, okay, I have to say it is better than Security Breach, but not like it's because it fits the tone of the game more. It's creepy, it's atmospheric, it's spooky. The music of SB, I love it, but it's music you dance to. It's not music you you get scared by. So the scariest song you can hear in Security Breach is the main menu. Funny enough. I would say, funny enough, this game does make me want to play Security Breach, and then it makes me want to play Ruin, which will then make me want to play this. So it'll be a cycle. The only game I guess I would say I don't really like feel like playing from Steel Wool would be Help Wanted 1 and 2, but that's like play the game all the way through. I don't mind like going back to play a couple mini games here and there, but you could say that's not really meant to be like a real game, like a FNAF game that you explore and do things in. I know you could say that's been a recent thing in FNAF games, so. FNAF World was fun. Scott hates it, but I enjoyed it when it came out. I think he hated the first version of it because like he wasn't good at making RPG mechanics work well, and that's why V2 improved on those mechanics. So that's why I would want to play FNAF World V2, because yeah, he definitely hates the first one, especially since he tried doing some weird story shit in it. Can't remember what, but. Pouring to the pit, crying in the corner. Hey, I mean, if anything, I'm not gonna lie. I was, like, especially with playing yesterday, I was like getting into a mood, like an itch and a mood to play more indie hard games or just hard games I haven't played. So I either want to play like Alicia, Crow Country, or Into the Pit. It's just I was specifically talking Steelwood Studio games. Into the Pit, I believe, is made by Click Team, so that's why I'm like I don't mind playing it, but it's not something I like. I need to play the second one because it's not really a continuation of FNAF. It's more of a spin-off of FNAF. It's like, yo, this is new. I've never seen some shit like this before. And well, yeah, someone could be like, oh, you seen like a 16-bit FNAF game before? No, but I have seen 8-bit FNAF games. Literally FNAF 2 and shit. So. We'll see how this Into the Pit game scares me if it can. But the animations look nice for that game. It's just funny enough, another reason that game is based off of a book, which I kind of remember. So I'm like, okay, it's not going to be anything new to me as well. And unless I'm wrong, it involved like some time-traveling ball pit or some shit. So like, I was just like, I'm gonna be more confused than scared with this game, but we'll see. We'll play Into the Pit. We'll play Into the Pit. Get that platinum trophy. Speaking of platinum trophy, I'm literally missing one fucking trophy to get the platinum. And funny enough, I probably would have been halfway done the game by now if I just pressed new game and kept on talking with you guys. I love Jackie. I liked Jackie's destroyed voice, but I am gonna need your help, just James Cat. But like, what happened to Jackie? Like, where did she go? we were running away from her, and then she just disappeared. Like, there's some characters that just straight up disappear, and I'm just like, where did they go? The nurse, we found out, was the mimic, so that's what happened to her. Chica was the mimic also, so that's what happened to her. Jackie were a bit too goofy for my liking. Yeah, that's why I didn't like clean Jackie or like non-destroyed Jackie. The Jackie that was like chasing it was a bit better. Especially since it kind of had like almost like Resident Evil 8 eyes, the like glowing with the dawn. I really like that. The most unique thing about Jackie, you could say, is like we had never had an animatronic that like can like extend its arms like that. But it makes me go, you could have done so much more unique sequences with a character like that. Granted, that's where you say, oh, so rip off Mommy Longlegs, and I'm like, basically. Because, I mean, you're gonna have a character that can, like, do crazy shit like that? I'm kind of expecting more. If anything, funny enough, I expected her to chase you through the vents, and she doesn't. And before someone says, she actually does, she chases you in this one vent. Yeah, the scripted vent. Yeah, no. I'm still waiting for a Steel game where, like, the animatronics chase you through vents. It's kind of crazy that I get it in Roblox fan games, but not in the official games. She went to the vent, and then the mimic slipped out of her because she was damaged and she didn't want to use her anymore. Okay. I guess I'll see that when I replay the game later, but have you ever beat this location? Define beat. We're still on night 4 on that bitch, but we'll finish it one day. But to me, beating Sister Location is beating the extra nights that are the DLC update. Beating it regularly isn't beating it for me. But we gotta get the full game unlocked. Also, I should get that skin. So if you're telling me the mimic was Jackie, so then technically the whole entire game you were fighting the mimic. You're fighting the mimic for 95% of the game, and then you have you have 2% of these weird garbage robots if you take the burn ending, and then 3% big top man. So 3 enemies? Four enemies if you include the cupcake, which I do. So, cupcake can kill you. That's an enemy. Granted, I guess anything that can kill you could count as an enemy. So being squished by the elevator is an enemy. But no, I mean like an actual animatronic that can like chase you in their own. They're their own entity. And from what I can remember, the own entities are Big Top, Mimic, and Cupcake. If there's anything else, you can remind me, but those are the only animatronics I can remember that, like, are their own thing and kill you. It's because I'm on night 4, man, but I can pick it back up. I don't mind. I also definitely will take a break once we finish this game. Later today, just because I don't want to get too burnt out of a game, especially when it's new. But also, the fact that I put this much time into this game also kind of shows you how much I'm enjoying it. If anything, this is a sneak peek of what you're gonna see when RE9 comes out. Because yeah, when that shit comes out, I'm fucking playing that shit all the way through, all the way through. Day 1, beat it, get that platinum day 1. So basically, at the end of the chase, the vent collapses, and you can see Jackie pull back, and it's assumed after that that he climbed out of her because the suit was damaged, and he goes to the next enemy. Can you find the broken Jackie suit? Because maybe that's what I didn't see. Because that's all I remember. I'm like, Jackie disappears. I'm like, where did she go? So that's why I'm like, okay, is Jackie her own entity, or was Jackie just being controlled by the Mimic? And if you're telling me that it's being controlled by the Mimic, that kind of makes Jackie less impressive, in my personal opinion. I don't know, it goes back to, like, are you actually fighting Vanny, or are you fighting Glitch Trap controlling Vanny, right? That's where I'm at. It's like, oh, I didn't really fight Jackie, I just fought the Mimic. Did the Mimic have new moves? Sure, but I wanted to see what a fight with Jackie would have been like. Granted, I guess someone could be like, well, technically, you're just fighting endoskeletons in Security Breach that have uploaded personalities of Glamour Chica, Glamour Freddy, and the other characters. I'll be like, I mean, you're not wrong, motherfucker, if we're gonna go that nerdy. But no, you can't, because there's no way back to that area. If you could go back, you'd probably be able to see her suit corpse. Well, that's what I want to see, right? I want to see if that's her body. Like, if that's her body, like, just GG destroyed, or that's her suit. And to be fair, just because we see something dead doesn't mean they're dead. Because I thought Big Top Man was dead for 90% of the game, and then at the end just shows up and fights you one last time, so. Either way, no matter what, I will say this, regardless if Jackie was their own entity or they were just being controlled by the Mimic, they were promoted the fuck out of, yeah, they were marketed just so much, and you kind of see them for 5 minutes and that's it, so. I will say that is some shit. Every time you search up Secrets of the Mimic, you see, like, the clown, you see Jackie, and it's like, oh shit, this is gonna be like... Funny enough, some people actually even thought that was gonna be the Mimic, and I mean, I guess, funny enough with your information, they are, but you think they're gonna be a bigger part of the game, and maybe chase you and stalk you more, but it's just the beginning, and that's it, so it's like, huh. No offense, but I think the stupid derpy hedgehog would have been a better representation of this game if you put that on the cover than the stupid clown, but people are scared of clowns, so put scary clown on cover, right? But I no shit, I actually want someone to make a fan edit of the cover with the derpy hedgehog, because I think that actually describes the game a bit more. But yeah, it's I don't know, funny enough, I can make the same arguments people were making when Secure Reach came out. It's like, yo, they show off Vanny, where's Vanny? I thought Vanny was supposed to be in the game more. It's like, well, motherfucker, I don't see Vanny on the cover, so I didn't expect Bunny Girl to be chasing me for 90% of the game. If anything, I didn't expect anything from that game, so I'm just like, oh shit, Bunny Girl's chasing me? Shit, I don't want that. Or maybe I do, I don't know. But... yeah, the fact that Clown is on the cover and not really chasing you that much, that does suck, but I guess you are right, and it is the Mimic, so. That's the biggest praise I've given this game so far. It's like, yo, it's called Secret of the Mimic, I'm glad it's the thing you're fighting the most of the time, right? It's a Mimic in there because of the eyes. The eyes are always the giveaway. You say that, but Nurse Dolly has green eyes, and it's also controlled by the Mimic. Explain that. I thought Jackie was the Mimic, which, yeah, they are, but I more so thought it was... yeah, yeah, same here. Funny enough, we kind of thought that the Jack in Box was gonna be like the original design of the Mimic, and then it gets destroyed, and then you see the Mimic underneath, which I guess in a way it kind of does. The first trailer they dropped, I think, was Jackie. Yeah, it was Jackie coming out of the wind-up box, which I think had like a different design as well. And people were making theories as to, oh, well, this is what inspired the puppet because of the same music box. And if anything, funny enough, that's where I go as a puppet fan. Huh. 2 games in a row by Steel Studios where I get cucked by the puppet. Nice. Being a puppet fan sucks. That's all I can tell you. Where's my fucking puppet fans in the fandom? You know what I mean. It fucking sucks. It's like, oh, you see these references in Security Breach, and it really amounts to nothing. It's like, okay, is Nightmare on like overtaking this facility? Then you get to this game, and it's like, oh shit, we might find like the origin of the puppet, and maybe like find out why the same song is being used for Jackie and the music box in FNAF 2, and it's like, no, fuck you. We used it because people were gonna make theories, and it's gonna fuck with Victor. And you know what? It actually fucks with me. There's no reason why it uses the same song. Why is it there? Yeah. They even do the same thing in Hope on It too. You could find a Nightmare on plushie, so it's just like, okay, the puppet's just not important anymore. Yeah, but we see him get out of her. They wanted to show that he was... Wait, what? Yeah, but we see him get out of... Bro, I'm just saying that you said that like every enemy that we see that the mimics like cosplaying as, we see the eyes, and that's not always the case. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If anything, the first time I thought Dolly was its own thing as well, and she broke off the machine to start chasing you down. Two things Steel will love: red cunning Poopit and pushing Roxy. I will say I'm actually surprised they didn't push Roxy more. You can play a shooting gallery with Roxy, but she doesn't talk. She's just a cutout there. And I guess you hear Puppet Roxy talk in the funny like play. But other than that, or I guess the hat. But other than that, I'm surprised they didn't push Roxy more. But the fact that Roxy is there is making me starting to think that Roxy was like one of the MCM characters. Heck, it's even implied that maybe Chica was her own character before she might have been bought out by Fazbear Corporation. Well, the only characters Fazbear probably made is Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy. And even now, I'm starting to be like, okay, maybe Fazbear looked at Roxy and they're like, okay, we can do better. And you know what, they did do better with Foxy. And with Chica, they're like, yo, we're just gonna buy you out. Fuck it, you're ours now. Yeah, okay, you're not wrong about that. Dolly was her own thing, which was like the ramp until she broke off, and then that was the Mimic. Which makes me wonder, like, does the Mimic have a unique endoskeleton body? I don't know, it's just because, like, Dolly has, like, heels, and I've just never seen that on an endoskeleton before. They're usually, like, flat foot. So I'm just like, yo, did the endoskeleton, like, feel pretty? But when they were cosplaying as Dolly, and they're like, yo, I gotta show off my, like, high heels. If anything, that was the Fiona protocol or program taking over. That's when the Mimic got her? I don't think Foxy is Fazbear because he was also in the puppet play. That is true, but the puppet play also could be I don't know, I was gonna say it could have been like something that they were like preparing for the future. I mean, the biggest theory people had before this game came out is like the company was going under, and then Fazbear just bought it out and took everything as their own. So at the end of the day, for me, it's not gonna break my heart or make me hate the series or franchise if that is the case, right? Oh no, Fazbear Corporation didn't make Foxy and Chica. My soul is ruined. It's like, no, I don't think that's the case. To me, it would hurt more if they said some dumb shit like it wasn't Ghost Kids in the first couple games. It was AI or a mimic program, which I hope that's not where they're trying to lead to. Try to like clean the whole entire franchise and make it be like, oh, it was never gory or gruesome at all. It was always what we intended, which is bullshit. But that would get me more mad than any lore change that they're making right now. Changing the original franchise that I like, that's what would piss me off. Adding new things to the origins or the current part of the series, at least for me, I don't really care too much. I like the story that I'm able to understand. Well, yeah, it's a bit better when like they give you the story in a linear fashion, so you don't get confused and are trying to like watch hours of YouTubers trying to tell you what's happening. If anything, and this might be a hot take, a very hot take, other than Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, this actually might be the most cohesive story in the entire franchise. Every other FNAF entry you can think of, you gotta go out of your way to find the story. You literally have to die in some games to be able to get the Easter eggs to get the story. This, you get the story in just one playthrough. The audio logs are pretty much in your face, so it's kind of hard to miss them. The files are pretty easy to find as well, and I don't know, even compared to Secure Breach, you don't really understand the story that well from start to finish. This game, you kind of do get the story from start to finish, so I would say it's the best story overall. The only reason I can't put this location over this is because this location you do have to do some obtuse shit to get the full story, which is complete the extra nights, which yeah, that's some hard shit. But when you complete the extra nights and you get Michael's monologue, oh god, that's good. That's good. It will for me. It's cute that FNAF is now new management, but to say that their corporation was the first and the past games were a knockoff of theirs, that would be disrespectful. It is, but funny enough, you could say they kind of were planting those seeds with Help Wanted, right? By saying like, oh, the original games, those were that's meant to make Fazbear look bad or some shit like that. But if anything, the funniest thing about this game to me is we still don't know if Freddy if Juniors is the first fucking establishment or not. That to me is the best part. Steel has said we wanted to make an origin story for FNAF, one that like takes place before everything, and I still think this game is not it. I think that like Fredbear's Family Diner or Juniors will be that game, but we're just not there yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I like the Chica being from Chica's Party World because that was established back in FNAF 3. We did get a reference to that, but we didn't know what that meant, right? People were like, oh, does that mean like Fazbear Corporation has like this amusement park that's just specifically for Chica? And now we know that no, Chica had her own like brand before FNAF. Fazbear Corporation just like, hey, we need a fourth. You wanna be there? Because the alternative that I can think of would be either adding Mr. Hippo or Monty. And maybe they're like, yo, we need some diversity in here, so we need someone, but we also can't think of anything to like do ourselves, because the only like character we can come up with is like this crazy baby that like eats kids. So you know what, we're gonna buy this like cute chicken and make some modifications to make it even cuter. And that's how we got the FNAF 1 Chica, which, when you compare it to the OG design, I don't know. It looks creepier in my opinion, but that can be a good thing. If anything, funny enough, you could say Steelwolf's like own company, MCM, tried like they were better than Fazbear Corporation, but then they fell harder than Fazbear Corp. I mean, to the point where they got bought out by Fazbear Corp, right? So, well, yeah, you could say they were like bigger than the OG, than the original company that we know and love. They weren't better. One of the spring locks we get into is mostly interesting. Oh, are you talking about the Fredbear one? Or the Golden Freddy one? Because there's 4 suits you get into, right? One's an alligator, one's a dog, one is I can't remember. But another one is the Monty one? Is it a Monty one? I thought that was like Monty's dad or some shit. Like the Jug Band. But that's just the original Jug Band, no? Monty and then his friends. One of the collectibles calls him Monty? Okay. Well, it says Monty's fishing game. I don't know if it calls that character Monty. Either way, all I can say is we're never going to see Monty ever again. The fan base has spoken. I don't get Puppet and I don't get Monty. That's all I know. Those are the 2 definitives that I will get from Steel Studios. And the most I'll get at this point apparently will be they'll try to say Monty was one of the OGs. I think another thing too, and I will blame the fan base on this, but this is why you shouldn't look into theory videos that much, but not much Fall Fest 88 Fall Fest at all. And for all the hints and teasers that we got in Help Wanted 2, I'm just surprised that that wasn't that important to this game. It actually makes me think that the Fall Fest game at this point in time is Help Wanted 1 and 2. If you want to play Fall Fest, you play Help Wanted Curse of Dreadmere. And then you play Help Wanted 2 to get the full story of what happens afterwards. Because you do get a minigame in Help Wanted 2 where the carnival burns down. Nine people? Why are 9 people watching? Obtain all the other trophies. But did you finish the game, James Cat? Did you get all the endings? If anything, I'm just gonna see what you gotta do to get the other ending, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So final conversations, and then when I wake up, we'll replay the game and have a good time. I'm just getting too tired. Don't can't really say much, so I'm just repeating shit. I mean, I guess that's even if it... Wait. Oh my god, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna head out off. Message me next year when you're ready for Hunt Rivals. For sure, man, for sure. Thank you very much for chilling. Have yourself a good night, and don't worry, you'll get that message very soon next year to play some Rivals, okay? Well, I'm almost done. I've only got 2 endings, but I do know how to get the 3rd. How many endings are in the game, James Cat? How many endings are in the game? Brother, you're telling me I got all 3? So there's only 3 endings? So I got all 3 endings. Oh my god. So I got all 3 endings and I missed an audio log. Oh god. Okay, you know that's good. That's good. Well, I mean it's bad, but it's good. That tells me that on the next stream we do, all I gotta do is just focus on finding the audio logs. I just don't know which one I missed out on. And then once I have that, that's platinum. That's 100%. And then I can just focus on just enjoying the game with you guys, alright? But yeah, I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna start watching videos to 1, see how other people enjoy the game, but B, see where that last audio log is in this game. All right. So I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, chilling with the destroyers for Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Oh, which ending are you trying to do? Oh, you already know how to do the 3rd one? Okay, good. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2025 year. But until next time, everyone, have a good one. Wow. Take it easy, everyone. We'll be back in a bit, and we will grab all of those audio logs. But until next time, live your best life. Damn, that's loud. Holy shit. Alright, take it easy, everyone. Have a good one.